Hello, my name is Andy. Today I will show you how to add additional disk, in this case is data disk, to your existing ECS instance. So first, of course, you have to log in to your Alibaba Cloud.com user by clicking the console. So in this case, I already log in, so it will directly bring me to the main page. As you can see here, this is my home page, and I will go to the product and choose Elastic Compute Service. It will open a new tab, and it will bring me to my resources of the Elastic Compute Service. Here you can see I have, in summary, I have two instances, both are running. I have 4 disks, I have 9 snapshots and 6 images. So if you want to see the list of the instances, of course you can click the instances and it will bring you to the management console and list of the ECS instance. Here you can see I have once again 2 instances of ECS running in Indonesia region. So what I'm going to do next is I will add additional data disk to my existing ECS instance. So what I need to do is go to the left tree here, you can see, and what I need to do is clicking the cloud disk. So by clicking the cloud disk, it will bring you to the disk list of your existing ones. Here you can see that I have quite a lot of disks. The first column is a disk ID or a disk name, so you can actually add a create name of the disk, so you can easily identify which ECS instance this disk belong to. You can also see the type of the disk as well as the size of the disk. So you can see that I have the first one is the Ultra Cloud disk with the size of 40 gigabytes. And the second one is the SSD cloud disk with the size of 20 gigabytes. And the third one is the ultra cloud disk, and the fourth one is the ultra cloud disk. And the next column, you can see that all the disks are in use by the ECS instance. Another interesting part of this list is you can see which one is the encrypted disk, which one is the non-encrypted one, as well as the which one is contain the operating system. In this case, it's system disk, and which one is the data disk. So next, what we need to do is clicking the create cloud disk in order for you to create new disk and then later assign that new disk to your existing ECS instance. So if you're clicking, then it will bring you to the new tab. Here you can see that it will automatically, because you're on the Asia Pacific SE5 or Jakarta region, it will automatically bring you to this one. But of course, you can also choose to create this in a different region. For this example, for this exercise, we will use the default one, which is Asia Pacific SE5 or Jakarta region. If you can scroll down, then you can choose the cloud disk and the type of the disk, whether you want to create an SSD cloud disk or the ultra cloud disk. So for this example, for this exercise, I will choose the ultra cloud disk with size slightly bigger, which is 60 gigabyte of the disk. On the bottom of the screen, you can see the cost of the disk per hour. So this is a pay-as-you-go charging model. You can also see the IOPS of the disk you want to create. So this is an expected IOPS uh, of the disk. So you can see if you increase it to 80 gigabyte, then the IOPS, the expected IOPS also increase. So it will increase based on the size of the disk up to the one maximum number. In this part, you can also choose whether you want to encrypt the disk or you don't want to encrypt the disk. So the interesting part is that the encryption part does not incur any additional cost. So the encryption function of this is free. So you can freely choose whether you want to encrypt the disk or not. So in this example, in this exercise, I will leave it unencrypted. So I will uncheck the encryption part. You can also create from the snapshot if you have the snapshot from other data disk. So in this example, I will choose create a new one. So you can also choose whether you want to purchase more than one disk or not. And if you think everything is okay, meaning that you want to create 80 gigabytes of the ultra cloud disk with the amount of one disk located in the Asia Pacific SE5 or Jakarta region, then you're good to go by clicking the buy now button. It will bring you to a confirm order page, and you have to check the ECS service terms and product terms of service. Then click activate. Congratulations, activation successful. So you can close the tab and go back to this list, and you can click the refresh button, and you can see that the disk that you've just created is already available. So here on the screen, it will appear as the top list with the size of the 80 gigabytes, and the status is still available. So it is not being assigned yet to any of the ECS instance. So the next step for you is to assign the disk to one particular ECS instance. So you can click the more and then attach. Then additional form will appear for you to be able to choose which ECS instance you want to assign or attach the disk. So in this case, I will attach it to my mail server. You can also have the option to release the disk with instance. So whenever the instance is being released, the disk is also being released, and also delete automatic snapshot when releasing the disk. So if you have a snapshot of the disk and you want to delete that snapshots whenever you want to release the disk, then you have to check this button as well. So in this case, I will leave this 3D button unchecked. So I just simply click the attach button, and it will start attaching the disk to my ECS instance. You can click the refresh button, and you can see that it's already in use. The status is already in use. So what you need to do next is go to your particular instance, then start discovering the disk. So depending on the type of the ECS instance that you have, the type of the operating system, uh, the action to detect the disk will be different. So it is up to you whether you want to assign the disk to your Linux instance or to Windows instance. So thank you everyone, and have a nice day.